Today, we're going to explore a really unique approach to personal change. It's one that's all about finding clarity and calm, but without any of the usual pressure.
So let me just start with a question for you. Are you looking for a truly gentle, effective way to ease some stress, but you're just really tired of being told what you should think or how you should feel? It's a super common feeling, and honestly, it's exactly what brings us here today. Because let's be real, sometimes the absolute last thing we need is more advice or someone else's analysis. A lot of the time, what we really need is just a safe space to find our own way forward. So let's dive into this different approach. It's one that's built on a foundation of deep listening and just calming the system down. This approach is called CleanEFT. So what is it? Well, it's a one-on-one process that blends two really powerful methods. You've got the body-based calming of emotional freedom techniques. You've probably heard of it as EFT or tapping. And that's combined with the amazing linguistic precision of something called clean language. And this is probably the most important part. The entire process is client-led. Nothing is ever forced or pushed on you. Everything just unfolds from your own inner wisdom at a pace that feels completely right for you. All right, let's look at that first piece of the puzzle, the power of clean language. This is all about honoring your words and your pace. You know, Daniel Sontag, who developed this integrated method, he really sums it up perfectly. He says, "I don't lead, push, or interpret. I simply reflect your own words back to you with care." That's it. It's this profound commitment to putting you, the client, first. And this is actually where the clean in CleanEFT comes from. The entire goal is to keep the practitioner's own ideas, their assumptions, their advice, completely out of the conversation. This creates a sort of unpolluted space for your own experience to just be. So here's what that looks like in practice. You know, typical questions might analyze or try to lead you somewhere. But with clean questions, if you say you feel stuck, a practitioner won't ask why. Instead, they'll gently ask, and what kind of stuck is that stuck? See the difference? It keeps the focus entirely on your unique, personal description of your experience. Okay, so that's the precise listening part. Now let's get into the other side of the coin, the physical calming that comes from EFT tapping. You know, probably the easiest way to get your head around EFT is to think of it as acupuncture without the needles. It's this gentle, self-applied technique where you just use your own fingertips to tap on a few key points on your body. So what's actually happening here? Well, research suggests that when you tap, it sends a calming signal directly to your brain's fear center, the amygdala. This helps to dial down that fight or flight response. It can lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol, and the result is you start to feel a real sense of safety in your own nervous system. So, how does this all come together in a session? It's a really simple, natural flow. First, you focus on a feeling, using your own words, the ones that are explored with those clean questions. Then, while you're holding that focus, you gently tap through a sequence of key points. And third, you just allow. You allow your nervous system to calm down and regulate itself. So, what's it actually like to be in a session? Well, the best way to describe it is subtle shifts and gentle change. This table really lays it out perfectly. A practitioner does create a safe, non-judgmental space. They do reflect your exact words back to you and follow your pace precisely. But what they don't do is analyze you, give you advice, or push for some kind of big, dramatic breakthrough. Their job isn't to fix you, it's to facilitate your own process. Yeah, the goal here isn't some huge, forced breakthrough. It's about creating the right conditions for these subtle internal shifts to just emerge naturally from within you when the time is right. This quote, which comes right from the CleanEFT website, just says it all. What can you expect? Expect ease, calm, and gentle change. That really is the heart of the whole experience. So if this gentle, really respectful approach sounds like something that resonates with you, here's where you can find out a little more. If you want to explore this further, you can just visit CleanEFT.com. It's a great place to continue learning, always at your own pace. Thanks so much for listening.